Alright, we're going to continue with the Hildebrand storyline. This quest is called the Immaculate Deception, still level 50, given to us by Ellie, who we just met. I believe she's a reporter. Sorry, it's been a couple days. She's a reporter, investigator, journalist? Yeah, we'll find out probably in a second here. We are in Ul'dah, to the north of the Thaumaturge's Guild. Here we go. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey, and I also don't remember what accent I did for her, so sorry. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. Ha! I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. Do I have access? I think I have access to the Golden Bazaar because I knew that I would need it for some reason. Wait. The Golden Bazaar isn't what I thought it was? Oh, I thought it was gold. I was thinking gold saucer. Alright, whatever. Camp Drybone, 280, Gil, teleport. Let's go. I made a video talking about my experience as a blue mage from 1 to 56 so far. Ideas about spells and when they'd be useful, how like what your need spells are, what your niche spells are. I forgot to add a Word document that I've been making because I level blue without any gimmicks. Because I tried a gimmick and I died, and I'm like, I don't know how to do this, I'm not going to do it again, so but leveling without gimmicks means, and without a group, means that you're going to want to be targeting monsters, enemies, whatever, that are in, when you're at lower levels with 1,000 needles, like, you can kind of go a couple levels above what you are. You can do that at like 56. I could be taken on 58, 57 if I want to. But the percentage of time that you miss spells that you actually want to hit and the extra healing because of it, I don't think it offsets. And like, you'll have slower chains. Like, you might not actually get to chain 5 that way. I don't think it's better. So I started making a Word document of where you can find specific level enemies. I forgot to share it on my thoughts about Blue Mage video, but it exists. It's not easy to find. You can't find that information very easily. You can find fate levels online, like, but it's all very generalized. And, I don't know. Anyway, we find a person named Humphrey sitting outside the gates of the Golden Bazaar, which is kind of like a little mining camp, I think. Well, is it? I think it is. I think that's how it was described. No, it's a little merchant. I guess it's where people meet up to exchange wares and whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Here's Humphrey. Cutscene. He's in, knight's armor, sword and shield, plate. Kind of got he's got blonde hair, and his plate pieces have the edges in kind of they're gilded a little bit. I am Humphrey, and you are. Up comes Hildebrand, and I can't remember her name. Niche? No. Nanche? It's been a while, sorry. At last, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you are a victim of the marauding duelist, says Hildebrand. Me? A victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. And he has whipped out his blade and shield in a battle stance. Nashu. I knew it started with an N. You mean you won? That's amazing. Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cartano. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us, stuck in the middle with Master Lu. I thought it... Okay, stuck in the middle with Lou. We were. Lou being Louisois. Core, he was a dab hand with the old magic he was. Core? Who would Core be an abbreviation for? Okay. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... That man is no warrior of light. Sorry, it's Ellie's voice. That man is no warrior of light. Ellie, the reporter, or whatever, has come here. Tell them, Eleazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. And there's a bald older man here. Liar! Scoundrel! I trusted that bastard with me father's blade. Bid him take it to a smithy for restoration. Even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding whoreson. Look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. He gets forlorn after that. And then walks off. Alright. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the gil to pay the chirurgeon. I have no idea where he or the sword is. This shocks Hildebrand. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have. Unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? Says Ellie. And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? I wanted to give him like a Patrick Warburton voice, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna try. And what of Eleazar's flowing golden locks? How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? Shock from Ellie, excitement from Nashu, and the blonde dude whose name I already forgot. We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. And cutscene ends with Hildebrand walking out of the scene. We go just a little bit north to said Golden Bazaar, and we question people. Here's a person named Aibi. Male? Female. Female Rogan. Antique swords? I haven't the foggiest about that. That traveling merchant, Zhou is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. We have a little fellow named Lululo. That, female? Female. That boy should be ashamed of himself. Robbing poor Eleazar of a priceless family heirloom just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, a lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Eleazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? And then right next to her is Benegar, a human male. Eleazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Hit the wrong button. And then we fly to the northeast here. Zhou inspecting a Chocobo. Stop running. Stop it. Hitting wrong buttons. Cutscene speaking with him, the Lalafell Zhou. I'm talking to him, and then Hildebrand, Nashu, and Ellie walk up. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, anywheres are determined to be of dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary, though I am loath to deceive an honourable man like Eleazar. A well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone, says Ellie. Tisk tisk. You should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search the spring first before declaring all to be lost. He walks out of scene. Cutscene goes black at that point. We fly south with a bit of east to it. Well, actually, it's pretty southeast, but more south. Over the river and through the woods, we're flying a dragon right now. I thought we were going. Oh, it's like a pond. It's just some pond in the middle of the zone. Very shallow. It looks like Ellie is already kind of in here searching. I don't really have my blue spells set up for this, but we'll see what happens here. Ellie's in the water searching, Nashu's in the water searching, Hildebrand's standing on the edge of it. It occurs to me that I'm not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water, not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion, my dearest mother tended my child with scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? And you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. Okay. Target in. Use the salamander oil on them. Ah, this comforting scent, as though I'm a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. Alright. We interact with him. Ah, God, the pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Massage Hildebrand again, as he takes a different pose. Sorry, this time he has one hand down, one knee down. Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Yes, at last, my muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spreads and the pain becomes pleasure. I didn't like saying that out loud, any of that. Ah, now he's doing squats. Is that it? Do I have to do it again? Okay, we're doing it again. While he does squats somehow. Right there. Yes, keep doing that. Just like that. Just like... Oh, no, I'm not going to groan. He groans. Yes. Now once more, with feeling. I hate saying this so loud. I don't like it a lot. Long massage, apparently. Still going? Alright. Ah, never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good woman. I'm gonna pop. Yeah, that. We have a muddy pebble and a super long interaction. Annoying. Pegasus, make it faster. Alright, 1 out of 3. We have a holy pot, H-O-L-E-Y, not just L-Y. A shorter interaction. And last, muddy bottle. Quick interaction. We go back to Hildebrand. Sorry, it's a spring, but it's like a shallow pond, really. I don't know. It could be, I don't know. You've been productive? Excellent. May I see what you found? I want to try to figure out a better voice for him. We hand over the 3 things we found. Cutscene. I think there's a fight here, but I don't remember. No sign of the sword Jonpa mentioned, I see. Ah! Says Nashu, off screen. Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? She's like submerged about 80% of her body in the water while Ellie's just standing nearby. Did something cause you to? Ellie panics at that. Oh, there's a sword. Right between the two of them. There was a sword in the water. A scimitar. Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of... And the ground seems to shake at that. Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ul'dah and fetch you some new ones, says Nashu. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. This voice doesn't suit him. He really should have a Patrick Warburton kind of voice, but I just can't do it. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Eleazar's woes will be no more. And the cutscene ends with him and Ellie walking out of the spring. I thought there was a fight here. Didn't have to cut me off. We fly northwest on our dragon back to the gold place, the golden bazaar, the gold place, like the quiet place, but not. Where are you? Are you in this building? Okay. Please pardon me. I apologize for this brief interruption. We'll talk to Eleazar to complete the quest, and then we'll do the next one. Have your friend collect your records and you change your number. .26 milliliters stat. Isn't a cc the same thing as a cubic milliliter? Wait, no, sorry, milliliter is already volume. I think 1 cc is a milliliter. That's not right. Why are you yelling on the phone? If my mic picks up another voice, it's because he's yelling in the house for some reason. Alright. Wait, no, not done. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. No, don't want to do that. No, don't want to do that. There we go. 26. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, talk to Eleazar to complete the quest. Cutscene. Hildebrand hands over the sword that we found. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God's bless you, sir. The knight is shocked. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days, says Ellie. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. The knight is baffled for some reason. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ, says Ellie. But in walks Nashu with 9 blue bottles in an open box, and then a chest closed underneath that. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. Oh, no. Oh, okay. He takes the chest. She puts the open box of tonic on the table, maybe? Outside, though, there's a flying card that embeds itself into... the corner of the card embeds itself into the forehead of Hildebrand. Everybody's shocked except for the bald man who didn't even notice. He's looking at the hair tonic. Inspector Hildebrand, says Ellie. He's still holding the chest. There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? It's embedded like an inch. The bald guy is putting the tonic on his head and it's sparkling and he's patting it. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? Ellie takes the card. It looks like a playing card but bigger. Mostly black with red edges and red designs for aces or masks or whatever. Now you, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. Shock from all of us. Hildebrand looks very happy at this. A challenge for me? Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well, if I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. He takes the box again. The old man is still tonicking his head, unaware of anything else around him. Light gleams from his head, blinding light, and then it frames. So like Hildebrand stands up at this moment with the light gleaming from the head, so it looks like Hildebrand with his new tuxedo is posing with like the sun behind him. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light, says Humphrey. The light is just... So basically the light is reflecting off the bald man's very shiny head now and all over the... No, a gentleman of light, says Humphrey again. More poses, smiles with gleaming white teeth. He is exceptionally something, says Ellie. It looks like the light beams could cut people in half, but they're not. Cor, Inspector Hildebrand, you look amazing, says Nashi. He gives more poses with the blue light. And the bald man's hair is regrown. Blonde. Beautiful. Not reaching, past below the ears, but outside we see a purely black individual. That's all we see. We see a bald head. It could be his entire body is covered with black clothing, but like really thin black clothing, but all we see right now is like a shadow, a man that looks like a shadow. And we see Hildebrand, he says. Didn't have to cut. The cutscene turns to like kind of a desert. We see a knight stumble, fall after implanting his sword in the ground, probably as part of the motion. This is far from the strongest of swords, says a voice we don't know yet. Kind of like samurai garb. Blue skies, and the rolling desert. He's got a spear. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? He's got puffy black pants, red coat. He's got horns on either side of his head. It might be the duelist is what I'm kind of gathering here. We have filtered water. For some reason we get 2 filtered waters as a reward. And some gil, less than 1,000. If I wasn't on Blue Mage, I might be getting experience points, but I'm not sure how that works. We see... Challenge accepted, remember. We see a series of like little short cutscenes pieced together. Maybe a foreshadowing of what's to come. Kind of like a Hildebrand will return in The Three Collectors. I think it says Gentleman something Hildebrand in weird lettering that it's hard to weird. Oh. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins, says Nashu in like this little final. A little, what are they called? Corbels? Or basically they look like a cluster of gemstones? I don't know. With like little spindly legs. Pumpkins sort of remind me of, no, it's gone. Never mind, says Nashu again. She waves. And the scene ends. It's like she's talking to the camera. This quest line is ridiculous, as I've said before. Cool. That is the end of the Immaculate Deception, and I'll see you soon for the next one.